Oh, well, hello everyone. I'm going to be... Yeah, I was playing Cataclysm a little bit, but I'm going to be playing Bloodbath. In my previous streams I used J key, but now I'm using Del key because I've gotten pretty insane runs with it. Going down. Wait, I gotta do 42 to 100. The daily 42 to 100. I'm gonna join up here, okay? Gotta practice this. Alright. It's been a while since I've played it, this level. Look back. You know, I'm done jumping. This part is hard for me right now. I don't know, it's probably just because I'm it's probably just because I'm that's weird. good way to learn parts of track. That I knew I was screwed. I need to find out how to cheat this though. Hold on, I think I just figured it out. I need to let my arm rest quickly and check on my views. Quick pause break. Is this just a practice thing? Is it just a No, I think I'm ready. I'm very consistent. We're going to need to practice these two parts, which are pretty easy, but I really need to heavily practice them before I get to them. Because what happened last game was I didn't practice them enough, and then I died to them repeatedly. My attempt count is pretty high. The only hard part of Michigan is New York, though. And some of those small towns. I'm just not in the mood today, though. solo leaves. Now I'm going to practice a Vazium stuff. It's actually a pretty easy part, it's just that I need to practice all of these parts. And then I'm going to heavily practice track, and then I'm kind of ready. I'm going to practice the bowl just in case. And then bowl just in case. Just so you know I'm streaming.
I know.
Move the chair back.
What happened?
Turn off the webcam machine. Oh, turn on the light.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that fixed it a little. I need to figure out a way to put the crap. Okay. Just gotta find out actually find out our consistency. Did it? Wait, did I just find? Huh? I think I might have just found it. I think I might have just You know what, love? That is better. I need to brush my arm. I'm gonna try and do this part 3 times in a row. Yeah, I'm gonna come also for a second. Okay, that was another one. Ready. Wait, no, I gotta practice. I should get this part more. And a Vazium's. But a Vazium isn't needed as much. no clip pattern for that wave fully, so. Did I just figure it out? Wait, hold on. It's time to beat Michigan's part. My arm is so tired right now. I need to practice grass part some more. I need to pause. My arm is so tired right now.
Why don't you try from 0 now?
No, I need a lot of practice. The only reason I got 57 is because I had a lot of practice. Wait, gotta practice Michigan some more. It's one part. Maybe not. I gotta practice this. This is the hardest part of the level by a lot.
It's like that one cataclysm turnover above buff.
Yeah, it is. Except it's farther into a way harder level.
Yeah.
you're going to go from 0 now. I'm not going to practice any of the start because the start's pretty easy. And very memorable. Yeah, sound is working. Sound is not strong enough. Is it sound enough now? I think it is. I'm gonna put it over here. Okay. Okay. Knocked off the camera cover. That is such an annoying death. I died there before from 0. I died at that exact triple spike from 0. But it wasn't a new best. But it was a new best for you, Jack. Yeah, it was. But that doesn't mean it's not a dumb death. But it's much more annoying if it's not your new best. For some reason, I managed to fluke that ball part. The ball part isn't that hard. I know. It's the one of the most infamous parts. Even though it screams and most of the clicks scream Insane Demon. Yeah, this level Insane Demon though. I have to be honest, Aftermath is the most useless apocalyptic. Aftermath? Yeah, like Aftermath was the only Aftermath, and the one thing that makes Aftermath useless is because it was the only one that wasn't a top 1 at one point. I know. And it's also too hard, and it's also harder than Bloodbath, and I think it's harder than Bloodbath. I'm not sure. I think it's easier. But it's just that if it's probably because it's easier. Its whole purpose was to make Aftermath's purpose was to make Bloodbath and Cataclysm be a part of a trilogy. Yeah, I think that was the point of it. How long have you been streaming? 25 minutes. Oh, wow. Wait, Jack, would you play Would You Rather right now? Would You Rather? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You start by asking. Okay, so, would you rather, having an Olympics swimming pool in your backyard, or having a 20 feet deep pool in your backyard?
I mean, I wouldn't be able to touch the bottom of the 20 feet deep pool unless there's stuff extra to the pool. Then I will have to do the Olympic-sized pool.
Wait, actually no. Would you rather have an Olympic-sized pool or be able to breathe underwater for 20 minutes?
Be able to breathe underwater for 20 minutes.
Actually no. Be able to breathe underwater for an extra minute.
Not worth it.
Actually,
like
no,
you can
2 minutes.
train yourself to breathe underwater for an extra minute.
Extra 2 minutes. But if you learned how to breathe extra, you can actually go beyond your physical limit.
Okay.
You can go beyond your physical limit. So if you train, you could probably break a world record.
Also, you need a big lung capacity for it.
Okay, so give me a would you rather.
I'm gonna have to think.
Okay.
I'm such a dumb duck. I can't think of one.
Yeah, that's the problem with would you rather. That's the problem with would you rather. You know what? Hold on a second. Yep, that's perfect. Volumes max. Hold on, let me think about how many streams have it been since I've gotten a new best. Including this one, it's 5. But I might get a new best in this. So, who knows?
Dumb death.
And I did click too.
I don't know how I just talked the lowest I've ever talked before.
Okay.
Like I was like, dumb death.
Dumb death. I'm gonna try and be using one finger now. I'm switching between now. I wonder how many times in a row Zoink can beat Bloodbath.
I don't know.
on, why? Ah! I'm super consistent though. Quick pause break.
Imagine beating Erebus on a bus.
On the school bus? Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah, imagine doing that.
On a bus.
Any bus really would be.
Yeah, any bus.
Because
Actually, on a school bus, nobody would know what the level area is.
Yeah, what the level. Yeah.
Actually, no. Actually, yeah, nobody would know what the level Erebus would be. I don't even think many people would know what the game Geometry. I think they would know what Geometry Dash is, but I don't think they would know any custom levels.
Yeah.
Most people wouldn't. And I think some
A lot of people do know custom levels, but it's the famous ones and the people that at least beat an easy demon.
pause break again. There's something I need to say. I think breaking a leg is worse than breaking an arm, but losing a leg is but losing an arm is worse than losing a leg.
Yeah, because arm
Has tons of movement things.
and you have
But the leg, you can just get a prosthetic and it works.
but arm prosthetics cost so much more money.
And they don't even work as well as your normal arm.
Yeah.
Same with the legs, but the legs, you don't need to move them that much other than walking or running. Like people can run pretty
Yeah.
fast with prosthetics also.
Yeah.
And they can actually run faster than humans too. No, I meant they can run faster than everybody else too, but not humans. Doggy beat his first extreme. By the way, Jack, Doggy beat his first extreme demon 6 years ago.
When he was 13.
Yeah.
Wow. Difficult levels are getting more accessible in Geometry Dash.
Yeah.
Like now that the internet is more accessible, people can be like, since so little of the world is good at the game, you can't like find the information on like a playground. We're at like a school playground, we're at like a hangout area, like,
Or just anywhere.
or just anywhere. Like,
Yeah, scratch the little playground thing. That's just kind of like a play on like what they kids used to do back in
for learning secrets in video games.
yeah.
Well, just telling other people outside, like your friends telling you.
Yeah, stuff. Yeah, it's just because very few people are good at the game. But but there's high internet access started back in like 2007 or 5.
2014, I think.
No, around the 2000s. It was around the 2000s when internet access.
I know, but it wasn't as good.
Yeah, it wasn't as good. Like when the internet became good was like around 2014.
And the reason why it's getting more accessible is because there are more guides. More people are getting good at the game, so there are more guides
On how to beat levels. You know what, guides are useless other than difficulty progression. Ah, damn it, but.
Well, difficulty progression guides. Like, my difficulty progression would be... there were Lightning Road, The Nightmare, Shiver, Icebound, Smile of the Lie, and then
Change of scene.
Change of Scene, and then B, Project J, Verity, and then Magma Bound. And that's all I've gotten to so far.
By the way, Project J.
And
is
then
not
another
bad level.
insane demon.
By the way,
Or
Project.
going straight to an extreme demon.
By the way,
Cataclysm.
By the way, Project J is not a bad level. Just because it has so many dislikes doesn't mean it's a bad level.
Yeah, Project J isn't bad. It's just the beginning is awful, but once you get good at it, you never have to think about
I mean, yeah, it's very learny, but shouldn't you learn that early on? But shouldn't you learn how to beat learning levels early on? Like, it'll help you get better at learning how to beat levels.
Can't even like 5% into Airbus because they don't know what to do.
Damn it. 1 second average view duration, that's crazy. I feel like ending stream now.
Okay.